Wait, hold up. Cut the tape, cut the record. Oh no, man. Me and so many other people are cringing right now. What is going on, my beautiful friends and family? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be reviewing a very interesting video. It's only a couple minutes, about 4 minutes. It is called Acne Remedies That Actually Work. And this is by the Glamers channel. This one has a ton of views and went very viral. It was up about 6 months ago. So we're gonna look at these because I think a lot of us are looking for acne remedies, and especially a lot of us are looking at natural remedies, and we've heard of these before, so I'd like to break them down and actually explain what is or isn't useful about these remedies. So without further ado, let us jump right in.
Unexpected acne is everyone's worst nightmare, especially just before an event or a special occasion. Here are 7 ways to quickly cure an angry pimple to make sure that your breakouts won't ruin your day. Start with half a teaspoon.
I'm already hyped with the music. I'm ready to dance my acne away. Dance party my acne away.
Which is known to kill bacteria and also aids in healing acne. Add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder.
So turmeric right off the bat, great ingredient. It's anti-inflammatory. I think a lot of us know this inside of our body, but also topically it's anti-inflammatory and it has antiseptic effects as well. And then we're going into cinnamon right there, and cinnamon actually also shows anti-microbial and antibacterial effects. So in one study, actually, cinnamon has been shown to have the potential for eliminating acne bacteria and also has anti-inflammatory activity. So far we're doing pretty good.
It has antiseptic and antifungal properties and reaches deep into your pores to cleanse. Half a tablespoon of lemon contains ascorbic acid to naturally dry out the pimple.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, like lemon and limes both have vitamin C in them, and that is ascorbic acid. And vitamin C has been shown to do a ton of really good things for your face. The only issue I would have with this is that the way you're getting the vitamin C is in like a super acidic form by putting straight lemon juice or lime juice on your face, which I think could cause sensitivity issues for most people. Yeah, I would rather get it in a less acidic form, but yeah.
Mix this into a paste with 1 tablespoon of honey to open up clogged pores and add hydration.
Okay, so honey. We've heard honey a lot for topical natural remedies. She's saying that it helps to open pores and add hydration. I don't know about either of those things. Maybe hydration because it's similar to glycerin. But what I found with honey is that some strains show antimicrobial activity, but specifically strains from Iran is what I found. There are certain ones that have almost as much antimicrobial effect as an antibiotic topically. But the issue is that that's only a specific strain of honey, and I think it's Manuka, and it is medical grade, and it's specifically, this one is only found in Iran. So like when you make these like remedies, a lot of times people are just gonna use like honey that they just buy off the shelf, and that's not gonna have any of the effects, so you might as well just not do it. The other thing that they did find with honey is in one study, it only showed 4 out of 53 of the patients that were in the study had their acne improve from using honey. So as far as like improving acne, honey, yeah, I don't know if I feel like the hype is deserved.
Melt 2 tablespoons of coconut oil.
Wait, hold up. Cut the tape, cut the record. What are we doing with coconut oil in this? Oh no, man. Me and so many other people are cringing right now. Coconut oil is not good to put on your face because coconut oil is a saturated fat, which means that at room temperature, it melts, it's liquid like you're seeing on the screen, but when it gets colder, it solidifies. And if you ever played with coconut fat and oil, then you know this. But what that means for you is that when you put it on your face, it might be liquid format, but later when it's still on your face and your face gets cold because you go outside and it's cold where you live, or you're in the air conditioning, or really if it just drops to any temperature that is cold enough for it to solidify, you're literally clogging your pores. So super not good. I would never recommend coconut oil. If I was gonna recommend an oil for you to use as a carrier to like mix with something else to dilute it, then I would definitely say like jojoba oil or something like that.
and add just 2 to 3 drops of tea tree oil. Tea tree oil can be harsh and drying on sensitive skin, but when paired with nourishing antifungal coconut oil, it perfectly dries out pimples for a quick fix.
So I totally agree. Tea tree oil is awesome. It's great. There's a lot of research behind it. It has antiseptic, antimicrobial effects. It is very drying, and if you are not diluting it, which a lot of people will accidentally just put that straight on their face, it will really mess your face up. You'll be super red. Even if you do dilute it with some oil or some moisturizer, a lot of people, it is just too harsh for their sensitive skin, and it will cause you redness and inflammation, which is worse than actually solving your acne in the first place. It'll just make your acne worse.
Green tea has the power to reduce the redness and puffiness of even the worst spot of acne. Remove the tea leaves from a bag of green tea and moisten it with some hot water. When mixed with some cooling aloe vera gel, this will calm down those bright red, swollen pimples that even concealer can't cover up.
I like it. I like everything about that. Green tea, they've done some studies on green tea being used topically on your face to reduce acne. That hasn't really shown up with conclusive results in either direction. But what they have found is, or what they've speculated on rather, is that the antioxidant in an ECGC is good for your acne because antioxidants just in general are great for you, but it helps with reducing the redness that comes with acne. As far as aloe vera gel goes, it's really good with hydration. It is a good moisturizer, and it also shows, I believe, antiseptic properties. So yeah, everything about that, looking good. I like that one.
Garlic is pretty similar to ingredients like turmeric, cinnamon, and tea tree oil, and is one of those amazing all-purpose cures. Mash 2 cloves into a paste and mix it with some rose water to protect your skin from over-drying. This mixture may not smell the greatest, but it will help heal your skin.
Okay, garlic, definitely in its raw form is antibacterial, so I could see that working. I don't know if it specifically is good at killing P. acnes bacteria, basically the bacteria that causes acne, but I don't see why that's a bad thing, and I don't see it really causing any issue with sensitive skin. Rose water, I feel like that's just, I don't know, I just feel like that's just placebo. I don't think there's any difference between using rose water and just normal water. I would say you should probably use a moisturizer after you use this little remedy to make sure that your face is moist, rather than hoping that the rose water is going to keep your face moist.
We're sure your grandmom has told you about the superpowers of neem oil. And she isn't wrong. It soothes your skin while curing acne and helps in scar reduction too. Just mix some with a little bit of honey and dab it onto the affected areas to let it work its magic.
I don't really have anything to say about neem oil. This is the first time I've ever actually heard of that. So yeah, I don't know, I need to research that one more, and then you already know what I said about honey.
Baking soda is a natural exfoliant that also neutralizes the pH level of your skin to help depuff any swollen areas. Mix 1 teaspoon of baking soda with enough water to make a paste and pack it onto the pimple. Just make sure not to rub it into your skin, as the granules end up causing more harm than good.
What did she say there at the end? What, it causes more harm than good? I don't know about putting baking soda on my face. I feel like that's like putting toothpaste on my face. It's one of those things that sounds like it might work because of what it does in food or whatever, you know, what it does. But I don't feel like it's actually going to be a good idea for your acne. Like baking soda, you use it to like add some puffiness to your pastries and the food that you're using it in. And so she's saying it could be good for an exfoliant, and that like makes sense in theory, but I just feel like it's too harsh to use on your face. Then again, I haven't really researched baking soda on your face in a while, so I don't know about that one. Let's go to the next one.
Powder 1 or 2 tablets of aspirin. This pain relief pill also contains salicylic acid, which will dissolve all that gross gunk under your skin to cure your acne. Mix it with a splash of apple cider vinegar for an antibacterial boost and some honey for hydration. Combine the ingredients into a paste and allow it to sit on your skin overnight for a noticeable difference in the morning. Try out.
All right, overnight, that's the end of the video. Let's talk about aspirin. A lot of us have heard about putting aspirin on your face topically. I always thought that was a weird idea, just because aspirin doesn't feel like, to me, it's something that you would want on your face, but I don't know. I did some research on it, and here is what I found. When she said that it has salicylic acid, it has something in it called acetyl salicylic acid, which is a very similar thing to salicylic acid, but not quite exactly the same. But it does offer a lot of the same effects that like salicylic acid would have, like reducing the bacteria on your face. So yeah, okay, I could see this working. Then the American Academy of Dermatology actually recommended taking aspirin orally as a way to reduce skin swelling from sunburn. So that was kind of interesting. The dermatology, the Academy of Dermatology basically says that it is good when you eat it. So they haven't said putting it on top of your face does the same effect, but it makes sense that it would. And finally, there was one study of 24 adults that showed aspirin improved skin inflammation. So there actually was a study that kind of backed up what she's saying here. So I'm a huge fan of studies. And so I feel like if there's, actually science behind it, then hey, why not give it a try? Everything else in there, basically is apple cider vinegar. I feel like, yeah, that makes sense. Honey, whatever. It's just kind of like a binder to get on your face. So like out of these 7 things that they recommended, I would say probably 3 of them are ones that I would also like back up, agree with, and do myself. The other ones kind of just seemed a little bit like, I don't know, like which science, like maybe not. I would need more information. I need more science behind it, but very interesting video, actually. I enjoyed kind of breaking those down with you, and I would like to know what your experience is. Have you used any of the things that we just broke down, and have you had good or bad experiences? Let us know in the comments below, because it helps other people out a ton. As a lot of you guys know, I highly recommend the Banish line of products if you are looking for something that does really well target inflammation, scarring, discoloration, and even some of the ingredients and products that they have actually improve active acne. So like glycolic acid, which is in their pumpkin enzyme mask. Their whole lineup is absolutely fire. I seriously believe in them super hard. I've been using them for a little bit over a year and a half. So if you want to see improvements in your scarring and your discoloration quickly and effectively, then absolutely check them out. So use my code Brian5 to get $5 off of your first order of $50 or more, and go to banishbrian.com to check that out. Also guys, my #1 best tip for improving your acne, I wrote an ebook and I'm giving it away for free. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description below. You can just put your email in there and I'll send the PDF over to you so you can download it and check it out. I think you guys will really like it, so make sure you go and do that. And I think that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Remember, you are not alone, you are beautiful, and you're part of Team Acne.